Another video, another pupper. Look at how cute the face with just the spots. Oh my gosh. We are going to take this 5 right here and subtract it from both sides. So I'm going to get a 1/3 cosecant, of 4 theta equals a 17/3 minus 5 is a 2/3. I am then going to multiply both sides by 3, right? So basically multiplying everything by 3. Just that one, right? Not the 4 theta. So then I have cosecant 4 theta equals a 2. And remember, cosecant goes with sine, and so it's really like 1 over the sine of u equals 2, because I got that 4 theta, so it's going to be a u sub. And then, of course, it's 2 over 1. You cross multiply, 1 times 1, 2 times sine, and divide, and you get where does the sine of theta equal, or I'm sorry, sine of u equal 1/2. Right? So that's where you start. All right, so the two angles that you start with are, I'm going to write them up here next to the pup, pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6, right? That's where your y is equal to 1/2. Now, again, because we have this 4 theta right here, wrong one, there we go. Because we have this 4 theta right here, we actually have to take that 4 theta and set it equal to the pi over 6 plus 2 pi k and the 5 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. So the 4 theta, thought I switched back to the pen. So 4 theta equals pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. Divide everything by 4, right? And so really it's theta equals pi over 24, plus a pi over 2 times k, right? So when you look at this, and again, the answers, I love that our software gives you all the answers. I love it, but they are so crazy out of whack, right? So to start with, you have this pi over 24, right? And so that's pi over 24 inside 0 to 2 pi. To get to your next angle, you are literally just going to go to your calculator, 1 over 24, add 1/2, right? Ooh, that's a terrible one now. So add 1/2. When you do that, it's really adding 12 over 24, so you get a 13 pi over 24. Okay? And that's where you get that. Yes. So there's this one and this one. And then you can add another 1/2, which will give me a 25 pi over 24. And it gives me this one here. God, these are terrible. My handwriting is getting really bad. And then you get a 37 pi over 24. I'm trying to write them small, and that's what the problem is. So then you get 37 right there. And then if you added another 1/2, it'd be another 12 over 24. And so that would actually be a 49 pi over 24. And 49 is like, in order for it to be, 0 to 2 pi, it'd be 48 over 24. So that one's not going to work. Okay? And so then to get the second round, you do the same thing, except the only thing that's different is this pi over 6 right here is actually going to be a 5 pi over 6, right? That's going to be your 5 pi over 6. And so, of course, when you do this whole thing, you got 5 pi over 6 divided by the 4. The thing that would change would be this would be a 5 pi over 24 right there. And so then your next round starts with the 5 pi over 24, which is listed right there. And then you do the same thing. Plus 1/2. Well, that's plus 12 over 24. That gives you your 17. Plus 1/2. Well, that's another 12. You get your 29. Plus 1/2, which is another 12 over 24. You get your 41. Okay? Again, sorry that those answers are out of whack and out of order on your answer key, but that's all you're doing.